Okay, now I'm back, though I never left, with truth from the divine, from the depths of the heavens and the burdens of hell's climb. All right. So this here is a collective reading. All right. This may resonate with past, present, and or future energy. So only take what resonates and leave the rest for those it is meant for. All right. If after this collective reading you would like a personal reading, okay, to get more clarity or further confirmation, go to the link in my bio to my website, or just go straight to my booking calendar, book you a personal reading. All right, all the prices are there too. You can go ahead and take a gander through all of the services that I offer. So if you're interested, go ahead and book. All right, I got you. But so while shuffling through, first, some of you may be seeing 911 or 0101, okay, angel number. If so, if you're already seeing it or you will see it after this, okay, 111, know that something in this collective reading is for you. So make sure you book a personal reading if you need confirmation or clarity, okay? Hold on. Okay, the music was a little too loud. But anyways, so yeah. Some of you could be really embracing your spiritual side or your spiritual journey. Independence is very important right now. Maybe you're doing things solo, or you decided to go solo with something, okay? Yeah, you could be creating something new, doing something different, okay? But for yourself, it's for you. Good for you, okay? 211, bless me, confirmation. So you could be seeing 211 as well, all right? I feel like your balance, your intuition is becoming more balanced, okay? You really have tapped in. I feel like some of you, your spiritual gift or your spiritual sight is balancing out, like it's like opening, it's leveling out now, okay? That's for some. But let's go ahead and see. We'll do the zodiac signs. Let's see what zodiac signs come out, okay? Some of you are like timeline hopping right now at this time. Some of you, okay? You're like moving at a rapid pace or speed right now with your growth, okay? And it could be because of the fact that you've chosen 0303, that you've chosen to do things solo, that you've chosen to really focus on your independence, okay? So this is seeing you forward at a rapid pace, okay? Or this is what you're being guided to do, 321. For some of you, you're about to do this. You're about to take on an independent, individual, solo dolo adventure, Spirit just said. Okay, awesome. But journey, okay? Somebody could be 37, 33, 37, 39. All right, Holy Spirit, angel guides, ancestors. Well, hold on. Archangel Michael, please clear the energy and protect myself and the collective from any oppositional energies, entities, forces, and spirits from all times, timelines, dimensions, realms, spaces, places, people, and things. Ashe. All right, so what zodiac signs do we have to go with this collective reading today? Holy Spirit, angel guides, ancestors of the divine, and archangels. All right, so we have Sagittarius. We have, triple Pisces, okay? So a lot of Pisces energy. We have Virgo and Scorpio. So Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, and Scorpio. All right, now this does not have to be your sun sign, okay? Hold on. Okay, so somebody could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be seeing a lot of triangles, okay? Yeah, you could be seeing a lot of triangles at this time, some of you, okay? Or you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We do have Sag here, okay? So let's also see what other placements, or what placements these signs could also be. So make sure that you're checking your chart so that you know, all right? And if you don't have your chart or you don't want to do it, it is a service that I offer to get you your birth chart, okay, with all your placements. So go look on my calendar and book for that service if you're interested, all right? What are my placements for those this collective reading is for? Holy Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so Venus, we have double Venus. We have Jupiter. Your rising sign, okay? Saturn. Oh yeah, the angel number 1, 2, 3 is significant as well, okay? And then what is this one? This is Neptune? Or is this Pluto? Yeah, it's Pluto. Okay. So you're Pluto. So you could have Sag, Virgo, Scorpio, or Pisces in your Venus, Jupiter, your ascending sign, okay, your rising sign, your north node, okay? You could have one of these zodiac signs in your north node as your north node, and then Saturn or Pluto. So make sure you check your chart. 0707. You could be seeing that angel number, okay? I feel like your spiritual gifts are ascending at this time. For some of you, the ones that have been going at it on a solo dolo type mission or journey, okay, venture, adventure, okay. I feel like with 2, 4, 6, you could be seeing that. So know if you see that after viewing this collective reading, that part is for you, okay. Your spiritual gifts are ascending, or they're about to, by you remaining steadfast on the course that you're on, heading in the direction that you're headed towards, okay. As long as you stay en route, then they're about to ascend, like, rapidly, okay? All right. Let's see if we can get any angel numbers or house placements. All right, so your second house, your fourth house, the year 77 or the number 77, the number 7, which is spiritual, okay? Spiritual gifts, spiritual enlightenment. Yeah, so 77 is significant, okay? But the your seventh house, your third house, 2, 3, 4, angel number, and your 12th house. I almost said March 2nd. So somebody, March 2nd is significant. March 12th, February 4th. Somebody could be 32, 24, 47, 37. Somebody has mastered self-expression. And that is what's elevating your gifts for somebody. Somebody could be 34, 32, 43. Okay, so check your chart again, like I said, because if any of these fall in place, Something could have taken place March 12th of 2024 for somebody. Okay. Somebody could have a passed over loved one, or somebody that passed over at that. Somebody could have a passed over loved one that was born March 12th, 1977. Maybe they passed away in 2024. Somebody could be 23 or 29. All right. So yeah, make sure you're checking your chart so you know if any of that resonates. Okay. But so while I was shuffling, I got a few different messages that popped out. Okay. The first one was put money on their books. There's somebody that is either currently locked up or going to be locked up, and it is due to identity theft. Okay. And it could have been somebody that you worked with, because we have career reading here, but it's giving somebody that you worked with, somebody at the job. Okay. Now, Spirit also said that this could be spiritual and or physical. Okay, so somebody could be physically locked up or going to get locked up, or somebody is spiritually locked up, okay, for trying to steal your identity. All right, that could be your spiritual gifts. 1133 when I looked up, that could have just been your star energy, you know, who you are, what, you know, your destiny is, or somebody could have tried to destiny swap with you. Okay, 1144. And they may be coming back in your energy, or actually currently in your energy. And as far as what Spirit said, as far as them putting money on their books, it's like you giving to them, forgiving them. Okay, you forgiving them, showing mercy, or just feeding them something that is going to alleviate their debt. Okay, or lessen their karma. All right. But yes, this could be somebody that you worked with. If you are part of the spiritual community, if you are a practitioner, if you are a spiritualist, whatever the case may be, and there was somebody that tried to steal your identity and they are spiritually locked up right now, and they could be looking for you to give to them in some way, shape, or form. Okay. I feel like this is somebody that you definitely know. All right. So take it if it resonates. But that was that first one. Then I received 888. Okay, so I feel like some type of abundance. Okay, I'm hearing material abundance though is coming to somebody. 5 days, 5 weeks, and 5 months. Okay, so if you feel like, you know, you've been receiving a lot of messages pertaining to abundance. You've been seeing 1313. Maybe you've been seeing 1313, but if you've been seeing 888, know that there is some type of physical or monetary, some type of physical, okay, earthly abundance that is coming your way in 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 months. Okay. Spirit might talk a bit more on it while we continue with this reading, but we'll see. 555, okay, you are seeing something. I feel like with this 2020 vision, hashtag literally, so you may actually have 2020 vision, but it was giving, what Spirit put on me is that you are seeing clearly that there is a change taking place. Maybe you're feeling the energy already, or that you're tapped in well enough to know that there is going to be some sort of drastic change. Okay, you could be seeing the conflict, like you're seeing in the spirit conflict that's surrounding you. 1414, there could be intentional energies, intentional spirits, okay, that are trying to bring forth like conflict and chaos, instability, okay, and you're seeing this clearly. So this is your confirmation. Yes, that is exactly what is going on. 432, you could be seeing that angel number. No, this is your confirmation. Okay, you could be 36, 34. All right. But yeah. All right. Then we have, there's some type of urgent news, and it's not good. We got the arrow down. It's a negative. Okay. Some type of bad news is coming. 456 in about 2 to 3 weeks. and we have gay community that came out. So it could be somebody that is a part of the gay community, or bad news regarding somebody. Either somebody is a part of the gay community that's about to receive bad news, or you are going to hear bad news about somebody that is a part of the gay community in about 2 to 3 weeks, okay? So it's bad news. Bad news bears is what I just heard, okay? Okay. Then we received the mind info. So I pulled that deck out already. Something about December. Something's going to take place in December this year. And then we got angel number 3939. Look up that angel number. There is something more to go, like if this resonates with you, 1551. Look up that angel number as well, because whatever comes out in this deck, if this resonates with you, you're going to want to know what else Spirit has for you regarding this insight. Okay? So angel number 3939, look it up. Somebody could be the age 39, okay? But, oh. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody could be 39 or turning 39 in December. Alright, Holy Spirit, angel guides, ancestors, and archangels. What do you have to go with this message, please? December and angel number 3939. You could be born in December. All right. What do you have to go with this message, please? Thank you. We have give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. All right. What else, please? Jeez. Thank you. Presence and step back. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. And then step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed, okay? You may be being asked to give to somebody in some way, shape, or form, whatever way that you're being called to do so, and staying in the present moment while doing so, okay? For some of you, I feel like you could see ahead of the game more than you actually bargained for, okay? And so you may be frustrated by the past and really like becoming hyper-focused on the future, but you're needing to stay in this present moment, because I feel like some of you are on a mission. Some of you have an assignment that you need to tend to in this present moment, and so you're being guided to really focus on that. That is the task at hand right now, okay? You're needing to step back and look at the situation, the person, place, or thing from a higher perspective, because it is going to actually impact and influence your future by doing so. Okay, by being where you're at right now. Okay, so you need to make sure that you step back and not try and move too quickly and miss certain opportunities because you haven't completed an assignment or a mission. Okay, That's going to resonate with who it is for. This has nothing to do with the acceleration of your gifts, but your gifts could be, yeah, confirmation with the sirens. Your gifts could be allowing you to see ahead, but it's like where you're at right now is important. It's an important part as well. 2020, yes. So that's true. That where you're at right now is very vital, very important for your future. So what it is that you are seeing, you hear the sirens? It is factual, but the only way you're going to actually live in that reality of what you are seeing is by completing all of the assignments, all of the missions that you were put on, all of the lessons that you need to learn, okay? The Most High places you in certain people's lives, in certain environments with purpose. Everything has purpose. So if you try to rush up out of that or switch it up or change it up, you're going to either be somewhere you don't want to be, or you'll have to circle back around until you go through that, until you experience what you need to experience so that you can learn what you need to learn. 2121. I also saw 2112. Look up those angel numbers if this is resonating with you, okay? But you're going to have to repeat, okay? Or you're going to end up being somewhere else where it's like a detour, and then it prolongs, what that vision is, what you are seeing. Because like Spirit said, you got 2020 vision on the change, but you need to see things to completion. Everything, there's a lesson or something to be gained in everything that you are placed in, okay? And we got worth, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Anything else for this message, please? Thank you. We have pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot? Even just a little bit. So that's what you're being asked to do. Instead of being frustrated about the past or longing for the future, you're needing to stay in this present moment and figure out what can you critique, in which way can you pivot to allow this to work for you, okay? Because even as complex and irritating certain assignments and missions and lessons can be, there's no way around it. Confirmation. Okay. You still have to experience what you're being guided to experience, okay? So you need to find what is going to work. How can you nuke it, okay? To work in your favor still, all right? Confirmation with the nose itch. All right, Holy Spirit, what else, please? Compassion. You might need to introduce more compassion for yourself and perhaps for others. If there's certain people in your energy and you like feel like you need to be in their energy, they need to be in yours. Okay, that could be the lesson here, is to act, think, and feel more with compassion. Okay, so you could be feeling very tested. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. You're being asked to lighten up, okay? Show yourself some grace, okay? And 2442, look up that angel number, okay? You may be like learning to be more disciplined, maybe self-control when it comes to other people and communication, like with, or like being able to mingle or be, you know what I'm saying? Like being able to be in the same energy as other people. Not in the same energy, but being able to be around energies, but feeling balanced and not, you know, uptight. Okay, because you're being asked to 25-25, you're being asked to lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so, all right? Yeah, surrender to this, okay? Yeah, surrender to this. I feel like, so if this is resonating with you, I feel like what Spirit wants you to do is surrender, slow down, just believe, have more compassion. And these are the pivots that you can make, the minor little, you know, changes that you can make in order to see you forward, to stay present and focused on the task at hand, all right? So make sure you do that. Surrender to this, all right? Because you could be in your head like, this is what I want and I want it now. Yeah, no. Break free from that pattern, okay? All right, hold on. All right, guys. So that's that for this one. And then one more. We have, it wasn't me. A small business owner, okay? Either you could be a small business owner, 654, about to be, maybe you're working on a business, or this is pertaining to a small business owner that's like, it wasn't me, okay? We have broken wings. When this came out, Spirit said that somebody is, like their wings have been clipped, okay? So this is giving like a fallen angel, okay? We have Galatians. I meant to pull that out. Let me pull that out. Hold on one second. Okay, so I pulled it out. So Galatians 6:4, pay careful attention to your own work, for then you will get the satisfaction of a job well done, and you won't need to compare yourself to anyone else, for we are each responsible for our own conduct. Sheesh. All right, so whoever that's for, it could be a small business owner that is watching me. Somebody, it could be for you, somebody, a small business owner that's like, it wasn't me, okay? That maybe was like sending you the evil eye or bad-mouthing you. Maybe that goes hand in hand with the identity theft, okay? Maybe somebody was trying to deal? Maybe somebody was trying to do a deal with you or whatever, that was trying to siphon your energy or harvest your gifts. What? Okay, Spirit. Okay. Anyways, but this is somebody that could be very envious of you. Okay? Maybe somebody you were really dealing with. Could have been somebody you're dealing with, somebody that brought you a deal, wanting to work with you or something, but they're so hyper-focused on you and what you got going on and the work that you do, that the work that the Most High has assigned for you to do. And it's like, maybe they see what's going on for you, maybe because you're a small business owner, all right? And maybe they're sending the evil eye. They're really envious or jealous, and it's, why is that not me? Why isn't it happening for me? Type energy. That's what I'm feeling right now. It's really crazy. But it's because they need to worry about themselves, okay? This could be for somebody that's watching this, okay? You got to worry about yourself. Then things will work out for you if you focus on your stuff and not everybody else's. Okay, especially if you're wanting to be a small business owner. Okay, but this could be for somebody in the collective that is a small business owner or that's about to be a small business owner. But this could be, you know, pertaining about a fallen angel with a broken wing. She carries her dreams. Man, you ought to see her fly. with a broken wing. She carries her dreams. Man, you ought to see her. I don't know if y'all know that song, but yeah. This could be, you could be somebody that is like a wounded healer. That's what I just heard. Okay. This could be somebody that is like broken and you are like making something out of nothing. Okay. All right. I remove and block any energies around me that pretend to like me, drain me, use me, envy me, or secretly compete with me. We are here to inspire and help each other succeed. I stay in my own lane, focused on my own mission, and only vibe with energies that want to grow and uplift. And so it is. Ashe. Amen. All right. So rewind this, write this down, and speak this over your life. Okay. Speak this into existence. For those that are hating, they're hate and evil eyeing your business. Okay. Those that are in your energy are portraying 3113. Look up that angel number. Those that you feel like they love, hate you. Okay. Okay. And then we got the classic tarot. So I'll pull that out and see what comes out for this one. Yeah, it's like your ideas, I feel like this person is envious of. The way you do things, the way you think, the way you can put things together. Okay. Your skill, the way you develop. Okay. Your ambition, your diligence, and the things that you desire. Okay. Somebody is very envious of that. They're envious of your destiny. They want it as their own, but they have their own. This is so crazy. You already have your own. You have to accept what you've been given, okay? You can't just take somebody else's. But yeah, I feel like somebody's wings could have been clipped because of the fact that they're not focusing on their own stuff, their own mission. 3223. They're not focusing on what they need, what they're here to focus on, what they're supposed to be focusing on, right? They're trying, and this could be somebody that's trying to create a small business, but the way that they're creating the business based off of you, based off of what you create, your ideas. Yeah, this could really go hand in hand with the individual that either stole identity. Yeah, this could be somebody, Capricorn energy. This could be somebody that wanted to be in a partnership with you. Maybe they approached you with a partnership as with ideas or whatnot. Okay, so to collaborate. Maybe wanted you to build something with them. Okay, you could have, with that 2020 vision, okay, you could have seen that this individual, we got Aries energy. You could have seen that this felt off about this individual. 3333, okay? Maybe it was the way that they communicated, that you were able to tell, like, I don't think you have the best interest at heart. 3344. Ooh, bless me, confirmation. Yeah, so this could be somebody that, yeah, you're being enlightened by this, about this, okay? You're viewing this differently, okay? And we got December, so something is significant about December. Wow, guys, look. Remember I said 312? Where is it? 312. Something is very significant about 312, okay? March 12th or December 3rd, okay? December 3rd. Something is real significant about that. You could be seeing 312, okay? Something is coming in really fast. Ooh. You could have denied something. You could have denied something. or this was being, you were blinded by this. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. So Capricorn energy is very strong. We have Sagittarius and Libra. I feel like by you moving forward and going solo dolo and independently, for some, it's like it's bringing forth this tower that's going to fall on this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, this could be, you know, with this wealthy man. Okay, this could be a small business owner that was trying to blindside you, was trying to, yeah, they were trying to do something to sabotage something for you. Okay. Yep. And here's justice. August 11th is significant. All right. So you could, something about the justice system, or justice is yours because of this, whatever they've done. And part of your justice is for you to move fast. Okay. Confirmation with that door. But Capricorn energy is big right here. And the scales are being balanced. Okay. Yeah, we have the Fool. New journey. You're moving forward. Yup. After countless, endless, like, illusions being placed in your way of building and whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been passionate about, okay, and pursuing, like, you are constantly being blocked, challenged, but you're very resilient, for whoever this is resonating with. Okay. Yeah. Yep. And I feel like your intuition is telling you to move forward, and it's telling you in the way that you need to be moving forward. Okay. Yeah. Your courage and your strength is what's getting you there. Okay. But your justice is a new beginning. All right. New opportunities. Yeah. Your faith and your willingness to heal and move forward. Okay. You are a star. All right. Your willingness to transition, to evolve, is what's helping you to ascend, and to ascend rapidly as well. Okay. Yeah, we have the Empress, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. All right. You've taken this opportunity. Somebody could be 38, 33, 1133. You could be seeing 1133. You're moving into this, for some, this divine energy, this divine feminine energy. All right. Walking away, leaving behind whatever this chaos, confusion, or the blockages were that this individual was causing. Also, I'm hearing this blind faith. Open doors to opposition as well. But you're seeing clearly, your discernment is sharpening, and you're moving forward in the direction that you need to be moving forward in. Towards your manifestations. There's a financial opportunity that you're walking into for some. By you walking away, by you embracing your feminine energy, and some of you that are stepping into your divine feminine energy, it's allowing you to walk away so that you can move. It's helping you to develop by doing this, by walking away. Okay. But you're walking into some type of financial opportunity. Okay. You're being very diligent with whatever it is that you're doing pertaining to work, work on self, and then work when it comes to if you're this small business owner. Okay. Yeah, we got Capricorn energy again. October 15th is significant. We got Capricorn, Pisces, and Scorpio. Wow. Some of you could be leaving out of that dark night of the soul, out of the a completion of the shadow work, okay, for some of you. You're leaving, you're walking away from toxicity, codependency, materialism, all right? Destructive behavior. You're setting down, or you're blocking temptation. Removing, releasing addictions, attachments. You've made peace with your shadow side. You made peace with the other part of you. Yeah. There could have been somebody that really thought they were getting away with something. We have the King of Cups, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could have thought that they were getting away from deceiving or betraying you in some way, shape, or form. They could have been acting very strategically. All right. Yep. Truth with the Ace of Swords. Wow. Maybe by you walking away from this King of Cups, you could be a mother with the Queen of Pentacles. This King of Cups who had the devil on his back, okay? The devil was trying to give you certain offers that was 4141, that was like glamored up, okay? Like it was your 10 of Cups. Whatever that connection was, whether it be work or romantic relationship, 10 of Cups. This could have been somebody you had a family with the 6 of Cups. Yeah, somebody that you are familiar with for sure. It could have been somebody that was brought back from your past, somebody that you've known since childhood, okay? But the High Priestess here, like your intuition told you what was up, all right? So you took, with the Queen of Cups, you were courageous. You took on that journey of independence, stood on business, and now we got the 10 of Pentacles. So, and that's legacy. You're building a legacy, which this small business, that's how it's going to start, or that's where it's at. It's going to grow to something so much bigger than you can imagine at this current time, okay? But yeah. Yeah, I feel like with this star energy, and so this partnership I'm getting, like, could have been, it could have been like an Aquarius, okay, that was trying to collaborate with you, because that's what's sticking out. Collaboration, the star, and the 6 of Swords with the Justice right here. But it could have been an Aquarius, a Libra, or Capricorn. Okay. I feel like the relationship part thing, somebody got kids, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy. Okay. Yeah, but you're manifesting. Wow, because of you keep doing what you're doing, I'm telling you. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Magician and the 3 of Cups. New ideas. Okay. Yep. I feel like you've been very faithful. You've been true to your own truth. And it's going, you keep on going in the direction that you're going in. And, right, confirmation with the horn outside. And you are going to succeed. I just heard, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Okay? 4433. Yeah. And you're going after your passions. And good for you. Okay? Your energy could be picking up right now. It's 10 o'clock on the dot right now. Taking inspired action. I told you, you're going on an adventure. You're being fearless. Okay? Good for you. All right, so whoever that's for, whoever that resonated with. Okay. But make sure you let these people know in spirit, okay? Throw it up to the ethers so that they catch it, okay? We also got, on the top of the decks here, we have Angel of Mine and Angel number 411, okay? I feel like this is, for some of you, your angels. Some of you have star guides, okay? Some of you are star seeds. This is the 411. You could be seeing 1111. Look up angel number 411 though. And then we have the op is trying to confuse you. Hashtag time to detox and cleanse, okay? This summer. Confirmation on the sirens outside. Okay, somebody could be getting new furniture this summer, or you did, all right? But the op is trying to confuse you, so make sure that you are cleansing your energy. You are divinely protected, but you still need to physically protect yourself, cleanse yourself, okay? You may need to do like a fast, or where you're cutting back on the sugars, the heavy foods and stuff. Eat lighter and drink more water. This will help to decalcify. This will help to keep your energy up, all right? Staying hydrated, being able to keep your discernment sharp, okay? So that way you stay 10 toes down on what you already know to be true, okay? Spirit just said you are a part of the New Testament, okay? We have 777. 711, you could be seeing that. It's spiritual. Somebody needs to chill on the shoe purchases. Save or make investments, okay? So look up angel number 411 if this is resonating. When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you. Something I thought that I would never find. Angel of... This could be pertaining to somebody, I feel like on a romantic side, like a relationship, a romantic relationship. Maybe somebody, the op is playing with you when it comes your heartstrings. Okay, maybe you got the 411 about this, or maybe you are getting the 411 about this. Maybe this is it, but you and this connection, confirmation, you and this connection, or you and your person are protected, okay? Your connection could be, if this is resonating, your connection could be being like it's under attack right now, because you could be with a divine partner, somebody that you are assigned to be with, somebody you are destined or fated to be with in this lifetime. Bless me. Confirmation. And the op is messing, 4848 is messing with the connection intentionally, maybe to make you think that you're not supposed to be with this person or something. I don't know. All right, but just pay attention. Yeah, it's somebody you're in a relationship with. If you feel like that's resonating with you, please book for a relationship connection reading. All right, you need to know something about them, okay, or about the relationship. All right, if you feel like you want to know, like this, we've kind of been on, at odds lately, or like, but I feel like we are supposed to be together, or like it's fated, or it's, I don't know, or if you're just questioning your relationship, okay, then book for a relationship connection reading, okay? I think it's like $20-something. Somebody may not eat red meat, or maybe cut down on the red meat that you're eating. Okay. Holy Spirit, angel guides, ancestors of the divine, archangels. What else with this collective reading, please? Guys, stop slamming the door. Thank you. So we have the self-care deck and then bunny rabbits. You could be seeing a lot of bunny rabbits, or maybe you like bunny rabbits, okay? 1133, y'all, okay? Mastered femininity. That's what I'm telling you. That's what it was saying in that last message. It's like you stepping into that, embracing your feminine energy, and you stepping into that. It has brought you to this opportunity of really existing in your divine feminine energy, okay? So if you're seeing 1133, know that is for you, all right? We have the soul's journey. You're literally, for some of you, yeah, confirmation went on the nose. Some of you, hold on, they keep slamming this door. Okay, so this is a part of your soul's journey. So if that is not resonating for the current energy, this could be, or the past energy, this could be what's to come, what you're stepping into by really embracing your independence, okay? By really stepping into your feminine energy. It is a part of your soul's journey to master your femininity, okay? For you to step into your divine feminine fully in this lifetime, okay? Some of you, it's going to be in October where you're fully in your divine feminine energy. Some of you, it's October 8th is significant. It's 10:08 on my clock right now. Somebody could be 38, 51, 41, all right? Or you're born in October, okay? We have spirit messages, so I'll get that out as well. Evening mantras, okay? All these, okay, sacred feminine. And then Saturday. Something is going to take place Saturday evening, okay, this upcoming Saturday evening, all right? An activation for some, okay? Someone is going to be in partnership with somebody that literally feels like an angel, like the Most High has literally sent me an angel. You're going to feel that way. All right, and then I'm being guided to pick the state. So I'm going to pull out that as well for you guys to see what states come out. Your state may get called, or somebody you know that's in that state. Okay, some of you may need a higher perspective reading. Okay, you need to see it from a new perspective. All right, so if you feel like whatever situation that you're in right now, if you feel like it's just not making sense, okay, that you need some type of guidance or insight, further insight to assist you, well, because maybe you don't know which direction to take, okay, if nothing, or if, you know, you don't fully feel complete after viewing this full reading, like you've received your answer, if you're feeling still on the fence with something, or maybe, you know, yeah, if you're still feeling on the fence, go ahead and book for this higher perspective reading, okay? It's 10:10 on the clock. If you're seeing that 10:10, or after viewing this collective reading and you see 10:10, that is for you. Your spirit guides, the Most High, okay? Your angels are wanting you to book for this reading so that I can deliver whatever it is that they need me to deliver. Because again, when you're too close, that card said red, when you're too close to something, okay? Especially when it's personal, you can't really see clearly. 5353, all right? Look up that angel number. There's another little nugget for you if that's resonating. There's going to be something more in that for you. So if all of that resonates, book the reading. You will not be disappointed because you're literally going to get exactly what you need to help you to move forward, to help you to be decisive in making a decision or a choice that is going to be for your highest good. Okay, and very, very beneficial to you and for you. All right, let me pull out these decks. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. So I pulled out the decks here. So we are going to start off with the self-care deck. All right, some of you may want to, need to, or you already are spending time out in nature. Okay, you may have a connection to bunny rabbits. Okay. Look up the spiritual meaning of a bunny rabbit, okay? And let's see. What do we have, spirit guides? Thank you. Some of you are really focusing on self-care right now where you're being guided to. We have inspiration. Have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself, okay? And so that's already been coming out in the energy, okay? Having patience. Okay. So I'm only going to do the one. And Spirit has asked me to reflect on this, okay? What I'm about to read. Write down ways in which you can be more patient with yourself. 543. Keep this list handy to reference when needed. All right, so let's see. All right, internal self-care for mental, emotional, and physical. When we rush our own process, we often miss, see what was I saying, y'all? We often miss the lessons along the way. This can cause us to repeat the same patterns over and over again, wondering why we can't seem to change. Today, as you make your list of ways that you rush through your life, or feel impatient with yourself, ask, what would be lost if I slowed down here and turned into my thoughts or feelings? What would be gained? All right? So, and I just said, reflect on this, whatever I read. So reflect on that, okay? And make sure that you write down the ways in which you can be more patient with yourself after, okay? Now, external self-care regarding relational, community, creative, and work. Oftentimes, our most intimate relationships become breeding grounds for our most potent personal work, placeholders for our attempt to find what we most desire in this life, and our need to be witnessed as we truly are. Many times, problems arise when we become impatient with the long, discursive process of becoming ourselves. Why can't things be better now? Today, your task is to look at a particularly challenging relationship in your life. What is it that feels problematic to you at this moment? Instead of rushing to fix it or blaming yourself or the other person, simply step back. That was already said, wasn't it? Take a step back. With an impartial gaze, begin to observe the dynamic. What forces are inspiring you at this moment? What forces are inspiring the other person? And as you begin to identify these things, instead of worrying about outcomes or solutions, simply send this message to both parties. You are on your life journey, and you are learning as you go. Every step of the way is equally important. Be here now. Is that not perfect? Okay, this is redundant. Well, it's not. It's being repeated, okay? Emphasized. There we go. Okay, so really focus on that. Really reflect. Really think about that if this is resonating with you, okay? Wow, this is a part of your soul's journey. This connection, this, for whoever this may be for, whoever this is resonating with, like, this is a part of your soul's journey, all right? And you don't want to have to repeat anything. You don't want to have to end up in a relationship with someone else that you're going to repeat 58, that you're going to have to repeat the same cycle, okay? That you're going to have to repeat the same lesson. There is something to be learned here. All right? Then we have the soul's journey. These are the lesson cards. All right? So these could be the lessons that you are learning in this relationship. I love how Spirit just came through like this. Like, this is perfect. It's a perfect lineup for the message to get across. I might actually end it at this, for real. All right. What do we have, Spirit Guides? Go with this collective reading, please. This deck is newer, so these cards are so crispy right now. They still need broken in. Okay. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So maybe you're learning the lesson of, and that's it's making sense for the fact that of what the message is to send to both parties, right? You are on your own individual journey, okay? And so you could have been somebody that sought after a partner to make you happy, 0101, but you need to do that for yourself. You need to know that you have that freedom to do so, all right? So you could have really been, seeking out relationships because you felt something missing and you thought it was going to, and you're growing, okay? You are growing, all right? You are learning this. You are embracing this freedom, in creating your own happiness, all right? I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And this is just saying that this type of freedom is going to help you to grow. You are not going to look at this party as if they have to fill a void. They are like complementary. They are like an addition to your happiness. All right? They're not there to make you happy, okay? Part of the lessons that's a part of some of your lessons, okay? Some of your guys' lessons. One of them, okay? And I feel like the person that you're with or dealing with or spirit has you connected with, all right, it is a part of your soul's journey for your growth, for your personal development, okay? To create your own happiness, all right? We have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, all right? Really, this is changing, okay? This is changing. Yeah, you could be fearful of this connection because it tests you to the max of what it does, right? And so this is meant for you to experience, though. And you could be fearing it and you're wanting to change it. Like, you could want it, but you could also fear it and want to change it because of how challenging it is for you right now. Okay? But it is going to bring change to you, all right? You're embracing love, self-love, all right? That's what we got, this self-care. So self-love, you and this other individual are really focusing on or learning how to love yourself and not seek, to fill a void when it comes to love by somebody else. 333. And you are growing. Both of you are growing. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, all right? So you're making the changes. Yeah, my nose. You're making the changes. 345. You're moving forward with these changes. You're doing a great job, okay? I know it is extremely complicated. It is extremely hard. But with that pressure being applied, it is going to help you. And by taking heed to the pivots 0404 and being disciplined in that, staying prayed up, praying over your discernment, praying over self-control, all right? I keep seeing 411, so look up that angel number. But discipline with the number 4 is very important. Disciplining yourself, not being so hard on yourself, having more compassion, all right? Yeah, don't be afraid to fail. I feel at 432, you could be afraid of failing or this individual failing you, okay? Yeah, but this is going to actually bring balance. I feel like there's been a lot of adversity in your relationship, in your connection, and judgment's been called. So know that is going to start. They ain't gonna have any other choice but to digress, okay? 456. whatever opposition is causing friction and, you know, the extraness, the conflict, 0505, whatever conflict is being, and it's not due to you guys, but it's challenging and testing you guys, the adversity, your connection. But at the same time, it is strengthening it, all right? So just make sure, trust yourself, trust this other individual. They've proven themselves worthy, trustworthy, okay? Trust the divine, okay? I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, all right? So don't let fear force you to change something, okay? And if it's going to do that, then it needs to be something that is for your highest good, all right? Or you're alchemizing, 555, okay? Change. I feel like this fear is about to dissipate, okay? And you will have the freedom to grow, 0606, with this relationship, with this connection. Yeah. Make sure you're always being honest. You're expressing yourself, truth with compassion, and you're being truthful with yourself and with this other individual, okay? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you. All right. I at first was feeling guided to read out of the book, but Spirit was like, no, that's all they needed to know. That's what they needed to know. Exactly what they needed to know. All right. So let's see. Spirit messages. What does Spirit want you to know? Holy Spirit. What messages for this collective reading, please? What messages do you have for this collective reading? Thank you. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. What else, please? Anything else, Holy Spirit? Okay. Thank you. Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth, even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. All right? If you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself why you are still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and your spirit. Be fierce, okay? And so that's applicable if you feel that you're entertaining people, places, and things that are toxic to you and your growth, okay? If they're not growing, all right, if you don't feel like Spirit is telling you to continue pursuing a connection with individuals or dealing with anything or anything specific, okay, you need to do what's best for you, okay? The opposition, they could be individuals that really don't have your best interest at heart, okay? That could be for individuals you have in your life that you know do not value you, okay? And they could be making you, applying a certain type of pressure on you that you feel like you need to push harder. You need to go harder, okay?
Mommy, why is the curtain so high? I can't even crawl under it.
He's so silly. Yeah, you could be feeling under pressure. Under pressure. Okay. And that's because of this external energy. All right? That's trying to apply this pressure. All right? And this doesn't have to necessarily be regarding people. All right? It could be a job. It could be your lifestyle, the living situation. All right? If you're feeling like unhappy, dissatisfied, unappreciated when it comes to work or the job that you do. All right. You have to release the fear of the unknown. If you're being called to 1010, if you're being called to leave, then you need to leave, because the Most High, your spirit guide, spirit team, has something else in store for you that is going to be more beneficial and for your highest good. Okay? So take what resonates. All right. All right. Then we have our evening mantras, affirmators. So let's see. So you may need to do, you may feel inclined or guided to doing mantras or affirmations, okay? Maybe doing them in the evening time. Maybe if you have downtime in the evening time, or carve out some time in the evening to do that, okay? What do we have, Holy Spirit? Thank you. My spiraling thoughts are not the boss of me. 111. I get to ignore them, stop them, or replace them with brighter ones whenever I want to. 1122. Blam, baby hedgehogs having a picnic. See? It's as easy as that. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? What else, please? Strawberries are significant. In the evenings, have you a nice, like, fruit snack, okay? Strawberries. All right. Tonight, I embrace the present moment and vow to spend 12.5% less time gorging on technology. And I won't even use technology to make that calculation. So how you like me now? Present moment. All right. So maybe this evening, eat some fruit. Go sit outside while the sun is setting, or just sit in silence. Okay, and unplug from the electronics, because I feel like that could be affecting your energy as well. Okay, go be outside in nature. Just sit in silence. Take some time for you. That is going to allow you to have like just a moment for yourself, to yourself, okay? Ooh, dance, okay? Yeah, biking is significant. Dance to show appreciation and gratitude to the divine. If my girlfriend hurt my feelings with some piercing words, I danced to mend my soul. If my life appeared to be falling apart, I danced it back together. When new work came through or a new opportunity opened up, I danced to rejoice. Whenever I was off, I danced myself to sanity. Dance, like my biking and nightly walks, has been and will always be a part of me. I dance because, like all natural living and healing methods available to me, it works on my body and soul. So you might be feeling guided to do that, all right? Or you're being guided to do that, all right? To dance. So whenever you're feeling, that's another way you could pivot, okay? Because it literally vibrates the soul differently. It brings your spirit and your energy up. Truly does. Try it, okay? And continue doing that. You will see. And there's a lot of people that could back that energy up, okay? And then let's go ahead and pick a state, and then I'm going to go ahead and just close out. Hearing noises over there. It's just me in here. So let's see. Maybe somebody needs to go take a quick trip out of the state, okay? Pick a state and go take a trip. Even if it's just a one-day trip, okay? I mean, if you can afford that, you could do that, go do it, okay? South Dakota. Michigan, Missouri, Indiana, Ohio, Arkansas, Kansas. Just get a few more. Connecticut, New Hampshire, Idaho, Kentucky, Washington, Maryland, Montana, New Mexico, North Carolina. You could be from these states. 1551. I saw that already. So, and 555. Go check out that angel number. You could be from these states, currently live in these states. Maybe you're going to travel to one of these states, or you have family or a loved one, or you have a relationship with somebody that lives in that state, or you're being guided to go take a trip to one of these states. Okay, American Samoa. Okay, I've not heard about that place until I created these. Illinois. All right, we'll get 3 more. Delaware, North Dakota, 1 more, and Wisconsin. All right, so either take a trip. These messages could resonate for individuals that are from these states, okay? Or you have family in these states, a lover in these states, okay? So yeah, we're gonna leave it here. I feel like this summer though, for a lot of you, your gifts are activating or they're strengthening. You are working towards strengthening them. Spirit is working with you. Your spirit team, angel guides, your ancestors of the divine, all right, are all working with you to strengthen your gifts. And the certain situations that you are in right now are to help strengthen you and your gifts as well. So make sure you're seeing it from that perspective, all right? That could also be for some of you with this higher perspective reading, okay? That could be what you're actually needing to know, that you have to look at it from a higher perspective. You're mastering your feminine energy. You're embracing your feminine energy. You could have been somebody that did not have a good relationship with feminine energy growing up. May it be your mother, your sisters, aunts, grandmas, okay? The feminine energies though, all right? And you are embracing this now. You're going to be fully in that. Some of you it's going to be October. Some of you it's going to be December, okay? Just the 2 of us. You could be adopting, okay? Or maybe you're interested in adopting, in adoption, all right? God is good. All right, you could be somebody that is old school, or you deal with somebody that is old school. Maybe you have an old soul. Okay. I'm just gonna see if there are any other messages. I probably have a few minutes left before my phone cuts the video, so see if anything else Spirit wants to shoot out before we go. Community reading. That is for my community. Whenever I get that card. So my right ear just rang. So I guess I will do a community reading for my community. So if you are somebody that's a part of my community here, where I live, then make sure you check back to see what Spirit has for you. Yeah, my spidey senses are going. Okay. Passport. Some of you might need to go ahead and get a passport, okay? Ooh. Somebody could be trying to get a passport because They're trying to leave, dodge. Wow. Somebody's trying to get out of the States. 2002. Somebody could be trying to get out of the States because of the fact that they've lied on the stand. 9th commandment, thou shalt not bear false witness. This could be 7 years from now. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. Somebody could be trying to get their passport so that they can tuck tail and bounce. Okay, we have YouTuber. You know the answers that you seek. You remind me of my father. Hashtag I love it. Instagram. Teamwork makes the dream work unless you have ill intentions. Hashtag be smart. Sanitize everything. Hashtag sterilization. Clowns. January. Somebody could be born in January. That's a clown that needs sterilized, okay? Somebody could be fearful of clowns, or somebody who tried to work together with somebody. It could be somebody's father. They're a clown. They're working together but had ill intentions, something to do with Instagram. And you know this though, you may be aware of this, okay? Weird. All right. Oops. All right, so let's see. Yeah, somebody could be getting new furniture this summer, okay? Or you already did. All right, anything else, Spirit, before we close out of here? 5th commandment, honor your father and your mother. Okay. That doesn't mean that you need to be best friends with them, okay? Especially if they've done you wrong, all right? I am unwritten, can't read my mind. I'm undefined, all right? I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hands, ending unplanned. Throat chakra is still under construction, so staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate. Okay. Reaching for something in the distance. Okay, I'm done. My ear is like popping. They tried to make me go to rehab. They tried to make me go to rehab. 0123. Okay. I won't go. That could be your family. Somebody's family tried to make them go to rehab. Throat chakra is big. Somebody might need to take iron, and we got 1010, 2323. All right, look up that angel number. Something is significant about the 23rd. Yeah, somebody, it's completed, it's over with, it's done with. Okay, end of a cycle, okay? With your finances, something, okay? Business is picking up. Natal chart reading, okay, know who you are, understand your chart, all right? So if you feel like I said at the beginning, it's very important that you know your birth chart, okay? So, especially if you watch readings, okay? And if you just want to get to know yourself better, if you're wanting to grow, you're wanting to heal, you're wanting to change, you're trying to be your highest version of self, you need to get to know yourself. And there's more ways and different avenues in doing so. And this is one of the most effective ways. I stand behind that. That is how I've evolved to where I'm even at now, 24/24. All right. So book for that service if you are interested. All right. Call back your power. You're an empath. That is why it is so easy for them to emotionally manipulate you. Okay, that could be the opposition playing on your heartstrings. Okay, playing on your emotions. All right, this doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that's in your energy, but it could just be the opposition. Okay, yeah, so call your power back. Something is significant about a house fire in spring. okay, in the springtime for somebody. Business is going to pick up for some spring next year, okay, or some of you are starting a business or will be at the end of the year, and it will pick up for you come springtime, all right? Or it's going to spring forward for somebody, like it's going really fast. You could sell products on Etsy, or you're going to, okay? Crown chakra, I understand. You could be needing more help with the kids, okay? Maybe in the past you didn't really have 25. You didn't have much help with the kids, and this year you will have help with your kids, okay? You could have a 7-month-old, okay? Or maybe for 7 months it's just like, just been you and it's just been really tough, okay? When are you going to invest in you? Hashtag the time is now, all right? You could, something is significant about dinosaurs, an octopus, okay? Something is extinct, okay? Something that you used to do or used to involve yourself with, people, places, or things, it's extinct. Like it's no longer existent, okay? All right, you're coming out of your shell, all right? You're coming out of your Job season, okay? I'm Supergirl, and I'm here to save the world. I wanna know who's gonna save me. So that could have been your energy, like hashtag world, all right? Like maybe you felt like that was your energy, like you save everybody, anybody and everybody, and it's like, well, who's gonna save me? And maybe that's what you were looking for in a relationship, is for somebody to save you, because you felt like you're saving everybody else. Anybody gonna show up and save me? The Most High has created and designed you to be able to be that for yourself. And I feel like that's a part of some of your lessons. One of your lessons is that you don't need anybody to come and save you, because it's already within you to give yourself what you need for you to feel secure, grounded, and safe, okay? It's a hard no life for us, all right? That's for the oppositional energy, okay? You could be on edge right now. Maybe they are on edge right now. This could be for somebody that does not eat pork. Hashtag no oinks given. Okay, 2727, and then we have Etsy, okay? So yeah, your ops could be your ops could be going through a Job season right now. They could be getting hard no's across the board from the divine, okay? And it has them on edge, all right? This could also be for, like, I don't know, a law official or something, all right? You have some money coming from someone, all right, that's going to actually help you with your rent for somebody, okay? Yeah, something like that for somebody, I don't know, okay? So just take it if it resonates. And when it happens, great, yay, you heard it here first, okay? But anyways, all right, guys, I'm going to leave this message here. This was a great collective reading. I actually enjoyed it. It was a lot of good energy. So 2828. Again, if any of this resonated with you, I'm so happy. If you don't want a personal reading, I do take donations, all right? So you can either donate to, I have a few different methods where you could, payment methods, okay? If you want to go ahead and send a donation, it's greatly appreciated. You can either do it that way, or I do have an Amazon gift, an Amazon gift, a wish list, there we go. And you can gift me that way as well if you go check that out. The link is in my bio, okay? I don't think I need to put my link tree back. But anyways, in my link tree, okay, if you can't find it. But on my calendar, my booking calendar, I have all the ways that you can send a payment. If you want to donate that way, then feel free to. And again, I am greatly appreciative. And also, if you do want a personal reading, just to get more clarity, confirmation, or you have a question, or whatever the case may be, go ahead and book. And I got you, okay? But until next time, I love you. Peace, love, and light.